All right, guys, we're back. I spent a lot of time with Jamie during the holidays.
Yes.
Jamie
Yeah, me too, dude. Me too.
Does he know what Bo asked?
That was what I was gonna. Yeah, what? Tell him.
But we were sitting around. It's actually always like a nice quiet time when Jack goes to bed because Bo actually gets our attention. And he asked about Rob, and he's like, "Does Rob have a girlfriend?" And we were like, "No." He's like, "So who does he live with?" And we were like, "Alone." And he got like kind of pensive for a minute, and then he looked up. He goes, "Can we adopt Rob?"
Fuck.
I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like,
Bo.
"I feel so bad for him that he's alone. He could be my brother. I think he would like to live with us." I said, "I think he would too. We can look into it."
Well, you know what's that made me laugh.
I don't like it.
You know what made me laugh so hard was, for Christmas, Bo made me a Christmas card, and it was like 3 full pages, drawings. I know you didn't get one. That's the vibe.
That's part of why I don't like it.
Full on, just got that vibe. And
Fuck.
I looked at it like briefly at the house, and Jamie got me a very nice gift. And then when I went home, I went to take it out of the bag, and I looked at it again, and it's funny because in the photo, in like the first drawing, it's me and him playing video games, and I have one hand on the controller and my other arm is around his shoulder, and it made me so sad but also laugh because I realized it's the opposite of what happens in the room because we just sit there playing video games, and Bo will put his leg over mine.
Yeah, he's like that guy that like slowly gets like closer and closer until he's like on top of you.
And I'm
Are
playing
you raising
him.
a little creep, dude?
Totally.
I love
Is this
that.
news?
I love that for you and your family.
I'm playing the video game, and he'll get so close to me that when I'm about to do something, he'll touch the button. Like, and I'm like, Bo, can you move over, please? I'm like, can you not put your knee over my, like, even touching knees is crazy. He crosses the line over that, and we'll have his knee over my knee. So I'm like, I felt so bad that, like, that's what I'm saying to him the whole time. And then in the picture, my arm is around him, and we're playing video games.
Part of me before we sat down I was a little sad that I've missed so much of us the last few weeks. But hearing this now.
Yeah, it's been like a month.
It's been a while. We're back.
Yeah. We did actually ask you to come this Sunday, and you were like, "No, I'm tired."
Nah, too busy.
What were you doing?
Well, I'll tell you what I did do. I hit the courts. I took a tennis racket and I played tennis.
Mm-hmm. Is that what they call it these days?
What are you saying, dude?
What were you doing?
I told you.
I'm just asking you a question. Why are you so guilty?
Gabby, just edit
your
all this
muscles look
out.
bigger from the 4 backhands and forehands. And
Are you saying that I
serves.
spent all my time sitting home jacking off?
No.
Is that a jack off joke?
I don't know anything about jack off jokes.
Huh.
Oh, you got hit up pretty hard today on the group chat, huh? Did that make you uncomfortable?
Well,
It's
so I was
boner
recording my
time.
Mama Said podcast.
Oh, today?
Yes.
Shout out
This
to
isn't
Mama
even the first
Said.
podcast you did today.
This is my third. I did 2 in my closet this morning. And
Cassim.
when I come out, I see I have like 45 messages. We let Cutter into our group chat.
Well, we have many.
Yes. But Cutter's in one of them. And you guys were all over the place, to be quite honest. I don't even know where to begin. But it started with Cutter appreciating you two for dirtying my talk.
Yeah, we've introduced the word "cum" into your life,
Apparently.
and
There's no more autocorrect of "cum"
Without
anymore.
followed by the word "ew."
right,
Yeah.
Right.
yeah, it all started kind of where I got this new shirt, my favorite new shirt. I haven't worn on the podcast yet, but if you follow me on
you have.
Instagram, no, I haven't worn it on the podcast.
Oh. Maybe it was when Gabby was here. I thought you wore it.
What are you saying, dude?
No, it's just life went on without
People are
me.
going to think
A little
me and
upset.
Gabby are having some sort of off-screen romance, and that's not
We
true.
will tell you.
Yeah.
We will not let that go
She
by.
does not pick up the phone when I call her.
I understand.
When we talked about her going to the mailbox in just a long shirt, I've been outside her mailbox waiting for her to come get the mail.
That was like my only form of pajama for much of my adolescence.
A long shirt?
Mm-hmm. Like an extra long shirt.
See, I think Gabby's waiting outside of Jamie's house in the bushes, just waiting to like see if there's a way she could kill her, and then slip into the chair.
Oh.
I think she wants you.
Do you think Gabby's writing into ABC every day being like, pick up Jamie's show, I'm dying for it, just so I
Yeah.
leave?
Yeah, the head of Disney getting that email. This one's from Gab's a million. Well, she must be important. She's a millionaire. She says, pick up the show triage because Jamie-Lynn Sigler will then leave the Pajama Pants podcast and leave a
I
huge
would never
opening.
leave this podcast. This podcast is giving
Dude, people
me
are
life.
so... They think you're already... They must think you're a hologram now, and that
You
you're...
think I'm gone? I'm here. I was filming. I had holidays. I had a little like something to do, but I'm here, right?
If you ever leave, I'm gonna listen to "Already Gone" by Kelly Clarkson over and over, just crying.
Can you imagine? I will never leave.
How's that one go? Already gone.
Here's the thing.
Since you've been gone.
Oh no,
That's how I was singing it.
oh yeah, since you've been gone. But there's another
Already
one.
gone.
What's the one?
Since the first
Yeah,
time.
there he goes. He's gonna sing for us today.
Yeah.
Thanks to you.
Again.
What I want.
What I want. Yeah,
Since
here
you've
we
been
go.
gone.
See, I thought it was the one that was like, I want you to know, couldn't have loved you better. I'm already gone. No? Hey.
You make such a weird face when you sing.
Dude, you're so cute. You're so cute right now.
Oh, Gabby, leave that in.
Anyway,
Well, it's good to be back.
yes. Happy New Year.
Yep. Hawaii was great. Thanks for asking.
Okay. You know,
You were filming a movie.
I really like Cutter's family.
You do?
Yeah.
That's so nice. They are a lot of fun. His family's very different because they're from all kind of parts of the country, and like they've either gotten away from their southern roots or they're super southern like Nene. So yeah, they're fun to be around.
They have the vibe to me of like whoever created the like electric chair rules, you know? Like no, honey, we gotta feed them and then we'll kill them. You know? Like, and it's like, okay, like what? Like, that doesn't really make sense. But you're like, yeah, like you see like the compassion, but also the like, if you mess with us, like we'll kill you.
That was very well. I was wondering where you were going with that, but now I'm following. Yes.
Yeah. And then my favorite part about the family was Cutter's aunt was there, and Kasim had a half-hour conversation with her, and he's like, wow, you know, it was really good to see your mom again. And he's like,
My
Cutter,
mom wasn't here.
Yeah, Cutter's like, that wasn't, because Kasim has known Cutter for a long time.
Yeah.
And
I thought that she was his mom.
Were you at Gavin's wedding?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So you like know the family.
That big spectacle at Sherwood?
Was it a big spectacle?
Oh, buddy.
Was it?
I mean,
It's
it was
so
a huge wedding.
I love hearing this because I don't know anything about, Cutter's life then.
That was the first time I saw the man, Lenny Dykstra himself, you know, as he kind of like shuffled over.
Thank you, Gab.
smooth, Gab.
And what'd you
Smooth.
get for yourself? I told her she could buy something for herself. What'd you get?
Good.
What'd she say?
A nice expensive water bottle. I added the expensive in.
You got the water bottle or a bottle of water?
You got a latte?
She bought herself a hydro flask.
That's what I would have liked to see. Yeah, a Yeti.
So yeah, that was the first time I saw Lenny Dykstra. Nails, as they called him.
Yeah.
Just a true legend, and yeah, and I think that was, and I've probably seen his mom a couple other times besides that, but I
She
just
looks
remember her being
similar.
a
They're
good
both
looking,
blonde. Yeah.
like a blonde mom who's in shape. That's who I remember, and that's exactly who was in that kitchen.
Yes.
And I talked to her like we have known each other for a long time, and it was like we just knew each other.
Picked
But
up where
didn't
you
you
left
pick
off.
up on anything that her 16-year-old daughter
I
was
didn't.
there?
I don't know the family dynamics. I just thought that kid was somehow a part of the family,
Oh, okay.
and then was just also visiting because it was a holiday time.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was her daughter. I thought maybe she was staying with her for whatever reason, and
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I felt like a big dummy.
Jamie,
Yeah.
he can't recognize the person he's talking to is not who he thinks it is. You think he's picking up on family
Of
dynamics?
course not. No, but I didn't think she referenced it. Anyway, you guys, I had my first COVID scare, which caused Rob to have a scare.
I didn't have a scare. You thought I had a scare.
Well, so one of my best friend's birthdays is New Year's Day.
Shout out to Nikki. Or should we not put her name in?
No, yeah.
Shout out to Nikki.
So I went to her backyard to bring her a present and say hi to her because I haven't seen her in 9 months and I miss her. And all masked in the backyard, but had us even tested in her driveway prior to even going into her backyard. And sat like a table like this, but well distanced, chatting for just a moment. And then the next day she texted me that one of the girls there tested positive that day. And I'm like, this is the first time that's happened to me. I'm like, of course, like when I leave the house, like I do something like recreational, like of course this happens, and
No
I get
masks?
it, and I respect. No, I was masked.
You
we
were
all
masked.
but still.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's
like
scary.
I don't know. What if we touch the same wall? I don't know.
Totally.
And
That's what I do at the parties first.
You touch all the walls.
I have to go through
I'm a
and
big
touch
wall
every
toucher.
corner. Yep.
Well, you said you put your hand on the wall so the girl can't
yeah.
escape.
I have
Like, she can't get away.
I have a
That's
little
your
pickup
move.
technique. It's called cornering the woman so she can't leave.
He learned it
bet
on the
it
Nature
works.
Channel.
We talked about it on the last pod, but essentially it's my arm blocking your exit. But also talking and like asking you like what your interests are and stuff, but also blocking your
right.
exit, all possible exits.
Does it work,
We're not allowed to talk about it, so who knows?
Gabby? Does it work? Anyway, so then it caused me to get a rapid test, but then my rapid test was negative, but who knows about a rapid test? So 5 days later, I have to get the regular PCR, the incubation, and then Rob had come over that Sunday, so I had to call Rob and say this. And then, of course, the next day, Jack gets 103 fever that lasted until today for 5 days.
That fucker.
So I'm like, he has COVID. Like, I gave it to him.
I thought kids don't get the fevers.
Who knows? Now,
Who
apparently, the
knows?
new strand they do. I don't know. So I'm negative, which is why I'm here. And he's better.
Did he
But-
get tested or no?
Cutter brought him to the pediatrician yesterday, and he
Yeah.
was like, this isn't COVID. He just has, he's a gross little person who puts his hands in his mouth, and he picked up some,
He is so disgusting. But
he's
I
a
love
gross
it.
little guy.
He's a gross little guy.
Just clip Jamie saying gross little person. I'll tell you what to do with it later. Go on.
Is that for my own Fart Simpson?
Yeah. That's for, oh man, that's a good one.
A new Fart Simpson. Anyway, so that was a very unexciting story, but it was my first COVID scare, which I hope is my last.
And to be honest, I know you think that I'm like crazy about this stuff. Like when you told me, I was like, okay. Like it didn't really, and I know you were like, I'm sorry. Like you thought it was a big deal for me. And I
Well,
was like,
you
I'm
feel
fine.
responsible the same way my friend Nikki felt responsible. Like it's this because you wonder, like they say.
This is what, I mean, Jesus Christ.
Were you just calling someone?
This is what I'm
No.
talking about.
I didn't even bring my phone to the table. I haven't been here in so long, and
This
I'm that
guy
respectful.
contributes so much
And
to
I
this
ate
pod.
all my peanut
Bryce.
butter cups before the show started. I'm not even ordering food, even though I'm hungry.
Look, don't worry about me, but I got something.
We're sitting
I know
here.
what it is, don't I?
Yes.
I know what it is.
Oh, so it's a surprise for me.
No, it's just.
Bryce, if you wouldn't mind, check your email. Look,
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Smooth.
Yeah. What the hell? Check your email. You didn't do this before?
well, you said it, and
You remembered it.
But Fart Simpson has made us
Oh, wow.
a prank call, and
It would have been smoother
you guys
if it
know
was all set up.
Fart Simpson. He's he's a legend from
He did one for me. Remember, guys, where I called the sex
Hey,
shop?
babe.
from your
Hey, babe.
mom's house, and he made one for Jamie where she called was it a sex toy shop?
Uh-huh.
I've been to a couple of those.
Shocker.
But this one is for our buddy Robin. He worked very hard on it. This has been in the making for weeks.
Can I tell
Yeah.
you, it's a little lost on me how big of a moment this is because of how smooth the whole thing was. Like, it was just
He did.
so...
He sent it to me. I've listened to it.
There was a phone call somehow. He was calling someone on speakerphone.
yeah.
Like, that's a lot of...
I wanted to.
I thought it was smooth enough that it was already happening.
Well, you would think... Because what happened when I...
I really set it up perfectly.
Here we
for
go.
You.
Can we do something? We're going to compare how
Mm-hmm.
my intro to,
We don't need to do that.
to the prank call went, and then we're gonna compare Uncle Kasim's intro to the.
No, we don't. We don't got to worry about it. Wow.
Ron.
But here we go. You got it queued up.
You're one of my best friends.
Okay.
Some of the best memories.
Wait, take it from the
in my
beginning.
life
Take
are
it from
with
the
you.
beginning. I didn't hear the phone call. And turn
man.
it turn it
Here's
up
the
a little bit, okay?
Go ahead.
Hold on. Hold
Yeah,
on.
I'll take this
Oh,
off. I'll take off the headphones.
What's going on?
You want to do a little Braddock while we're waiting?
Yes.
Should
Okay.
do a
While
little
we
Braddock?
fix this technical difficulty, let's
it
remind
playing
you
right now?
of Braddock USA, the affordable, reusable masks that we love putting on. Today, look at this. It looks like a hacky sack. How dope are these new patterns?
All new
and
masks.
fabrics, premium upcycle t-shirt material, good for the environment, super soft, eco-friendly. The face covers and protection you need. I love all these new prints and patterns and fabrics. We're
And this
so
mask-
into them. Handmade here in
this.
LA. How cute.
This mask here is for the cosplayer in your life.
That's right. So now when you go check out their website at BraddockUSA.com, you will see they already have great prices, but for a limited time, they're offering an additional 20% off with promo code.
PJ Pants.
Again, that's 20% off your entire order with promo code PJ Pants. It's the only mask we wear. BraddockUSA.com, BraddockUSA.com with promo code PJ Pants. This one, you like that one. Yeah.
They're our
yeah.
oldest sponsor.
Hell yeah, dude.
You
You
guys
know.
have been, you are OGs. We're probably going to be talking about Braddock even when you don't sponsor us anymore because we love you
Yep.
so much.
I had to put in an order for more Braddock masks because all the ones I have.
You did.
I've
You put it
given-
in a
I've
group,
given
one of
away.
our group texts.
I did, and they sent the next day. They sent us a whole a truckload here, and they have new designs. So I'm glad they did send us a new batch because I didn't know they had some of this. Huh?
Oh, reversible?
Yeah, I mean,
Nice.
this is a real...
Absolutely incredible. I wore it to the gym today. Oh, this one's reversible too.
This literally is screaming like 1990s, and I love it.
And let me tell you
That's what
something.
Wesley Snipes wore in White Man Can't Jump.
There you go.
We want double for this Braddock ad because what you saw we squeezed that in like, oh, here's big anticipation of the prank phone call. Boom, Braddock masks.
That's right. So
Speaking
promo
of
code
that
PJ
phone
Pan.
call,
And they say we need to organize more
we
on the
good?
show.
right.
Dude, you sound very unsure, and I'm sorry to spring it on you so last minute. I was gonna do it.
Oh yeah, no, let's do the other ad right now.
do the other ad.
Dude, if we could make some, if we could make
yes.
some money, let's fucking. I mean, we're still losing money every week, guys. So
New
Oh,
rear,
Oh, buddy, this
new
is
you.
this is
2021. Don't just make a commitment to wash your hands every time you poo-poo. Go the extra mile and wash your butt. Because the future of toileting has arrived. Okay, it's technically been around for centuries, but hideously expensive, costing thousands. Now you can be fancy with the brand new Hello Tushy 3.0 modern bidet attachment. It is stylish, eco-friendly, it's so easy to install on your toilet, and it's affordable. Do you like my hands when I do this? It attaches to your existing toilet, requires no electricity or additional plumbing, and cuts toilet paper use by 80%.
Can I say something?
No.
I don't know if you guys, before I had my Tushy bidet, I used to use wet wipes. I ordered a box of wet wipes from Amazon. Next day, I get an email from Amazon saying, hey, there's been a recall in the wet wipes.
That's right. You
There's
sent that
E.
to me.
coli in a whole batch of them. Each one of these packages, I had to search the model number and make sure that it was not on the this has E. coli list.
Well, you guys never need to go through this again. This requires no electricity or additional plumbing. It also has the Schmutz Shield, which offers easy cleaning, and the knobs are naturally antimicrobial. So get your Hello Tushy bidet. It's a 60-day risk-free guarantee and a 12-month warranty. So go to hellotushy.com/pajama to get 10% off plus free shipping. This is a special offer for our listeners. You can't get this anywhere else. So go to hellotushy.com, unless they bought an ad somewhere else, /pajama for 10% off. hellotushy.com/pajama.
And a challenge for the listeners that do have a Tushy, let me know which dot you go up to on there.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
what's your
Because
fun.
dot game?
dude, I'm like a 2 or a 3, and this thing
That's
really
fun.
can pump up. You got to be careful, the thing can really enter you if you're not.
I turn it up until it starts shooting out my mouth.
There you go.
Yeah,
Oh,
I wanna
then
know
you're
what
real
dot-
clean. Those pipes are real. That's like a neti pot through your butt.
yeah. And then
Oh.
I also wrote a little ditty, which is just tushy, tushy real good.
You get your
Wow.
money's worth when you
That's
come
a
sponsor
time.
on Pajama Pants. Good for you, Rob, and
Welcome.
good for Hello Tushy Bidets.
Who's Robin?
Wow.
Rob and.
Anyway,
Hey, back
All
to
right,
the
here
show.
we go. Here goes Smooth Cassim's big moment.
I've never been known for smooth. I just deliver. Bryce, please send her.
Moment in the sun. Ron.
Yes.
You're one of my best friends.
Okay.
Some of the best memories in my life are with you.
You got the right, Ron.
Listen, here's the question.
Go ahead.
Would you just shit on my chest?
What?
Ron, listen.
You keep saying listen. I'm listening.
Do you remember the first thing you did when you FaceTimed me?
I never FaceTimed you, so no.
Dude, I love jerking off and watch incest porn.
Well, that's a big surprise.
Incest is like #1 right now.
Tell me more about it. Tell me more about yourself.
Listen.
Listen. Here we go with listen again. What's your name?
Tony Sirico.
That sounds like somebody from a bad movie.
I love fucking Jay-Z, beef pussy, and coming A-Rods, but I don't understand what the big deal is.
What do you want? What are you taking? Anything good that I should have? You want to pop some meth.
Oh, yeah.
You mess some methamphetamines.
Yeah.
And then you can give them to A-Rod. Then you can give them to A-Rod. Anally.
Are you kidding me? I'm going to eat Bruce Springsteen's ass and poopies. It's about 120 calories. Is that okay?
He may like it. He actually married the girl from the band.
Ron, I have all your social media passwords, and now you're my slave.
All my social media, I'm not on anything, you dumbass. But that's okay. I'm glad you tapped them. Now you have them.
Ron.
Tony.
I know guys who pay me just because they want to come.
Of course you do.
Okay, so you're going to take care of me now?
Absolutely.
That's it. You're getting fucked now.
Excellent.
By the way, my dog died.
You can always get another dog.
Right? I come on beer bongs. Bing, 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 bing.
You can jerk off on a dead dog.
Yeah.
That is pretty funny.
Hey, Ron.
Yes.
See ya.
All right, bye.
Oh.
I didn't think it would be that easy.
What are you doing on your phone?
Are you going to go now?
Okay. Yeah.
Bye.
Oh, nice.
I love this Ron.
Fart
Ron
Simpson,
is-
ladies and
You're
gentlemen.
Fart
amazing,
Simpson,
Fart
just the
Simpson.
best, man. Wow.
You can find him on Instagram, by the way, at Fart Simpson. Let me make it's like
Is it fart _?
yeah. Let me just.
How about the first thing that just came up on your Instagram was a picture of Tony Sirico?
Oh, really? Fart _Simpson _ calls.
Hilarious. He's the best, man.
Thank you
That guy
so
was
much,
great,
dude.
though. Does he look up people in like the yellow pages? Like, where does he get these numbers? Where did he find a random Ron?
Dude, this was great. This Ron was so on board
was
and game.
great.
There was a
Incredible.
short video that he made about how he makes these. He played
Oh.
it during one of the your mom's house, the one that you went to, the live show, and it's like amazing. All the work, the way he organizes. He has all these clips and they're color coded for like the type of response that he wants to use, and it's not just a bunch of filing and then him kind of like coasting and letting it do its thing. He has to like manually choose
Yes.
the response. I mean, it's great.
He's got like a whole switchboard.
He's got a whole switchboard's the word I was looking for.
Was it?
Yeah.
Ah,
You know what's so crazy? It's like you can make so much funny stuff and work so hard on something, but yet to me, like the funniest part of that thing is when I go, Ron, and he goes, Tony.
Yes,
It's
that
just,
was
like,
great.
and why? Like, why is that so funny? I don't know, but man,
He
that
got your
was
laugh.
Ron was
fucking-
great.
He got your-
yes.
your- I
you
don't
have
know.
such a good laugh.
It's infectious. It's a little bit like Woody Woodpecker at points, and it's beautiful.
Yeah,
No, it's not.
no.
he'll definitely have a good laugh from listening to that. I
Yes.
laughed very hard. That was
Yes.
wow.
That was good.
I need to chill. Should we do an email?
Yeah.
That was. Oof.
Oh, it's been
We got to
so
start
long.
cranking out through these emails.
Ooh, look at this. Hi, Gabby. Hi, Jamie, Cassim, and Rob.
You know what's so funny, dude? Okay, hey, let's just pause for a second. Before we start, I see Rob rifling through these emails, right? I see him looking through. So naturally, when you first open this is what Rob Crush, real laptop Rob.
Gabby,
Gabby?
what email did you put on top? Probably that one. Thank you.
Well, she has a phone.
Well,
Fucking
here's what
Cass,
she
man.
says. I
You see,
concur.
this is,
Unreal,
hold on,
dude.
sorry.
Unreal. Yeah, go ahead. No, go ahead.
See what he does? Brings you up to tear you down. And what he'll do
And
is
that makes great pod.
he'll make it like that phone call was somehow his, so that it was like, oh yeah, we're having a good time, Bang. This is who Rob really is. That whole shtick.
I will tell you this
Schedule,
right now when it
pal.
comes to that prank call, I didn't even ask for it. He was like, hey, dude, I'm working on something. All you got to do is keep it a secret. I could barely do it. I had to send it to Jamie, and that was it.
It was amazing. How long were you holding that?
A couple weeks.
Well, it's been like at least a month or two because he had it. We kind of stockpiled some episodes, so it was before Christmas.
Before the
sure.
holidays. Yeah, wow. Thank you. He's amazing. All right.
Okay, go ahead. Let's
Okay.
go. Let's
By the way,
stroke Rob's ego
we
here.
can skip this email. I don't like reading these emails.
No,
to be
I want
honest.
to. I want to. I
She
want to
wrote
hear
this
it.
at 7:15 p.m. If that gives you any reference of like the time of
Oh,
day
she
she's
was
feeling
fucking
this.
drunk.
I concur with the other ladies with the crush on Rob. He is the magical blend of adorable and attractive. I almost said to DM starting this, as Rob was the one to respond to a previous one, not crush related. But I thought, that's not me. I don't slide into anyone's DMs like that, nor would I usually send an email, to be honest. But if Gabby likes to read to him and asks for others to send in, I thought, why not?
Gabby's dead.
Okay, not looking for a date, but here's confirmation of yet another schoolgirl crush for Robert. Those pretty baby faces get me every time. I was ecstatic to hear there are adult, able to shit talk and hang with the mommy style of humor men out there that are okay with not having children. I am 39 and have never been interested in children, but have yet to find any guys I'm attracted to that didn't eventually want them. Thanks for the hope. Loving the banter between y'all, and thank you, Gabby. Amanda. The photo is attached is because I like to listen and follow instructions. I am not a picture person, so I rarely take, and I put the same photo across everything. I also don't social media with the exception of Instagram, but it's only my art, not any of me personally. I will pass that along
Why
to
are
you.
photos so low res on
in
email?
a photocopy?
Yeah, this could be anyone. This could be my sister.
This was
I can't see it.
This was
I'm
printed
sorry.
up on America Online, dude.
This is what we get. And you know what? While
She's
we're
cute.
at
She
it-
looks cute, but it's like 5 pixels, so it could be anyone. She looks like a Minecraft character.
While we're at it, this is a great time to say, I think, I kind of feel like lately I've been coming to this podcast and it's like I get, handcuffed and thrown into like a tomb and it's like, perform, like I'm Houdini or something. But it's like, Gabby, last episode, or with the episode with Emily, what happened? My face is bright red. Everybody's going, oh, look at Rob's bright red face. Ah, ha, ha. Whose fault is that? Gabby. Gabby does
She did the filter?
the post-production. She does,
Oh.
and then, so now I understand, though, that's a mistake, because people are like, oh, the reason why your face is red is because you like Emily. Go look at the fucking Joey Diaz episode. She fucking buried me there, too. My face is bright red. I don't have a crush on
Gabby,
Joey
do you want to
Diaz.
represent yourself? Because you're being slammed right now.
No, because I'm not even halfway done.
Oh, okay. Why don't you just hang tight?
Ay, ay, ay.
So, and then last episode we do. So what I played a clip for Cassim, and who was that? Was that just me and you, or maybe Gabby was sitting here? I played a clip for him, and I go, on the next episode, I'll play this clip for Jamie-Lynn. It'll be like a little 2-parter, having fun. On the way to the podcast, I sent the clip in on the way. Gabby goes, yeah, I don't feel like doing clips today. I go, excuse me? What? She goes, yeah, not today. Like, no clips for you today. I'm being handcuffed and then put into like a thing, and then it's like, okay, perform, do your act now. What is this?
You have chained him to a radiator and asked him to do a dance.
This is unbelievable.
Come here, young lady. Let me finger you over here.
Oh, see, he takes it too far.
Always.
You take it too far.
I told her to come over here.
This is what happens when I leave, guys.
Yeah. So I just want to say, and now, on top of everything, she knows I don't like these emails, so she puts it up top, and what does she do? Low res. You should have printed that out in a beautiful...
Well,
That
this
photo
next
was-
email is titled "Thank You, Cassim."
Oh, hell
So
yeah, let's do
see.
it.
This
Oh,
is the next one.
when I went through the fucking emails, where did I put that one?
Shh, please.
Piece of
Hello,
shit.
Good
PJ
stuff.
Pants crew. I've been listening since day one. I have been watching Cassim on YouTube since the street music days, but I never watched Sopranos. I tried to watch it over quarantine, but I honestly couldn't get into it.
Yeah, it's
I plan
just
on trying
terrible.
again soon, though. I still love Jamie and Rob with their dynamic with Cassim. But let me get to the point of this email. I wanted to email and thank Cassim. It never started the podcast. If he never started the podcast with you guys, I would have never seen my future wife starring on episode 53 at 41 minutes 42 seconds, Gabby.
Whoa, no wonder she put this here. This isn't a
I am a
Cassim email.
27-year-old
Burn
man who lives in New York and loves to travel. I'm not one that can promote myself very well, but I know Gabby is my soulmate. Cassim mentioned in the last episode that Gabby and his kids would look weird, but I know Gabby and my kid would be perfect, so move over, Cass. She's mine. No offense, but I hope Jamie is away at her ABC show for a while so we can see more of Gabby, or at least Jamie and Gabby should have their own spin-off podcast. I'm down with that. Love the podcast. It is the highlight of my week and cannot wait for the Tuesday uploads. Keep up the amazing work, Alec. Gabby.
Gabby.
Where's your high-res pic, Alec?
Hold on, Gabby.
Unreal, dude. Unreal that the subject was "Thank you, Cassim," and this was a Gabby email.
Yeah, you got sandbagged a little. Gabby,
It is the title.
here's the question. From 1 to 100, when you read this, yeah, that's where
You
that
want
one's
this? You have a copy of it.
He's had too much coffee today, guys.
Did you drink both of them?
No, not yet.
No, but on the way here, he's like funneling sparkling
Cold brew?
caffeine.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
crazy.
You're so strange.
So on a scale from 1 to 100, Gabby, when you read that email, how much of you went, oh, of course I'm gonna put this one on top of the pile, or was there part of you that was like, I'm not gonna
Bring her on the fucking show.
No, we just want a confirmation.
No, we can't be talking to her and
Yes,
get
I
over
agree.
here.
She's on the show too much. No, come on, Gab.
You'll pass it back and forth.
Yeah, just answer. What are we gonna do? See, Kassim's just not smooth.
We
man.
need to do an Ask Gabby at least.
There should always
least
be a
once a
fourth mic on this show
Yeah.
for Gabby.
Gabby, really, from 1 to 100, was there any part of you that was like, you know what, I'm just gonna forget this email?
No.
No, well, look, we really appreciate all the love.
So, have you gotten any Instagram attention from being on the show? No guys. Wow.
Alec.
Send her a DM.
27 from New York. What do you think? We need a pick.
That's Gab's a
We need a
million.
pick.
Well, let me say, Jamie thought that Gabby had a crush on our last guest, which was Will.
I did.
Janowitz.
Well, I thought you found him very funny. He makes you giggly.
He was very funny.
But remember, he thought that I was into him for a while. I think he just makes you giggly, right?
I don't make you laugh, Gabby?
Is he your type-ish?
Can you move the plant, Gabby? I can't see your face.
Do you like my personality, Gabby?
Jesus. Look, that's how she hides outside of Jamie's house, just waiting to kill her and take that seat. Right.
Bring it on. There's many days where I'm like, take me.
Yeah. See, and by the way, can we say
I can make you laugh, Gabby.
Bryce
I can make you laugh.
While Gabby's bringing the show down, Bryce has been perfect.
Yeah,
That's all
because
I
he
wanna
doesn't
say.
he doesn't talk.
No. He's been amazing. Some energy
He's like
goes.
Santa. He shows up right at the right time of the year when you need him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just like-
gives you the stuff you need.
Just like how you try to send him something and make something work, I often do that with him, but it
Yeah,
goes
but it
lot.
works a lot smoother.
Yeah,
Right,
and
right,
he's
right.
always doing everything he can to make it work and help out. And Bryce is, I think Kassim has a
Good
crush
for
on
you, Bryce.
too,
Good
but-
for you, Bryce. I'm glad this whole pod's been about Gabby and Bryce today.
Well,
Very so happy.
this one was also sent at 7:15 p.m. Huh?
Whoa.
This is from John. Hi, love the podcast. Who you think was the bigger brat character in The Sopranos, Meadow or AJ?
I'll skip that stupid question.
I don't know.
Well,
They
John,
both are
we
bratty.
already John from Melbourne. Well, I think AJ was the biggest brat. Thanks for sending in your question.
Let's take a poll on our.
Oh wait, are we calling our listeners jammies? Because this person
It
wrote,
could
"Hi
be.
jammies."
I think we haven't officially.
I like that.
I've been saying peepees.
No, I like
No, I don't like
jammies. No?
I like jam. No, I meant I don't like peepees.
Oh, you
I
like
Hey,
jammies.
clip that fucking fart.
Yeah.
Clip it.
Okay. I am an American, but living in Sydney. Not sure why that's relevant, and off from work on Christmas holidays and just got around to watching the last YMH Live, and Rob was absolutely the highlight. I remember watching the YMH episode with Rob and Jamie, and it instantly became my favorite episode of YMH history. Dar Man has forever ruined every single one of my feed algorithms.
Yeah.
I felt like Rob was every YMH fan that ever wanted to be there. If we were also excellent producers, and Jamie reacts to the savagery, we're next level. Also loved Rob on Joey Coco as well. I'm 33, but just watched Sopranos for the first time during COVID. Excellent, of course. Any hoodles. More importantly, I'm loving Pajama Pants. Rob, you are Chief Banter and Content Officer, and I'm so glad you're into podcasting now. It's 1,000% your lane. I agree. Same with Kassim. I agree. I think I'll dub him Chief Improv and Charisma Champ.
Oh.
And Jamie
Hell
shall
yeah,
be I really like this. And Jamie shall be Chief Conscience Officer. All
Ooh.
C-level champs for sure.
CCO.
Question, dating profiles. Do you think it's a good idea to drop podcast breadcrumbs to see whose personality might match? For me, it's YMH, Pajama Pants, Bad Friends, Skeptic Tank, JRE, etc. But also Freakonomics and BBC World News. I've never done it, but I hate small talk and wonder if it might help to cut to the chase in terms of would our personalities jive? Like music, like listing music you like, but way more contextual. Should it be a subtle refs or straight up lists of what you like, lame or efficient? I think that's very efficient. Ash.
I think it's a great idea. I would never tell a woman what podcast I listen to.
Why? Do you
Because
have a
there's
really
some
weird
that don't.
list?
There's some that I feel like I would get judged for.
That don't represent you.
That don't
fully.
represent
Like
me,
what?
but I still like. I
Just squashing.
I listen to Adam Carolla because I grew up listening to Loveline here in California.
Where is that showing something
Adam-
misrepresenting you?
The last few years, he's gone like, he's not gone hard right, but he's more on a lot of the conservative side now, and I find myself differing on a lot of the things that he
So just don't put him on your list.
totally. But if we had to be honest, I do listen to it. I like listening to him because
Yeah,
every
but I
once in a
think
while.
he's saying to make a list of what you think represents you.
You know what I would say? I would say like NPR. I'd say like Fresh Air.
I'd be like, oh, left.
yeah, you don't think so?
Left.
What's that?
Swipe left
Swipe,
is when I don't
swipe.
like him.
And I would say, but then I also have like comic book podcasts I listen to. Like, there's not a whole lot I think that
Do
would
they like
make me
read
look.
comic books to you?
No, they just talk about like the industry and like where things are going and like stuff like that. So.
I saw your Tinder profile. It said white power. What's that all about?
Well, dude, I have some beliefs.
It's an inside joke. Well, here's what I think. I think if you were gonna drop those little breadcrumbs, Cass, you might want to do some of the more popular podcasts and not ones like who no one listens to about comic books because no one's. It's just gonna.
Well, they're just
you're
what I'm
putting it
saying
out
is
there.
that there are podcasts I listen to, and then there are some that I don't really listen to, but I could put out in front to make it look like I'm more of that person.
Mm-hmm.
But to be honest, I like listen to movie and comic book podcasts more than anything. And I don't know if I would put that on a dating app.
Well, you could put like some kind of how you're into movies into this, but it doesn't have to, you know.
Yeah, movies.
I think if you're a YMH fan, I think it would be great to put on a dating profile because you put like some kind of inside joke where people would read it and be like, "What does that mean?" Or like, "Oh shit."
Yeah, I
That's
feel like you
awesome.
are like a people. Like I think that if you see that somebody else listens to YMH and you do, I feel like that's an immediate connection.
Yeah, like if a dating profile, if somebody was like, just pickle life is just pickle walls and waterfalls. It's like somebody might read that and be like, "Oh, that's kind of like quirky," or
Yeah.
but somebody if they're like pajama pants would be like, "Oh shit," like
Yeah.
swipe,
Yeah.
whatever the good swipe is. Swipe
Yeah.
left, swipe
Right.
right,
Right?
How do you know that? I thought you never went on.
I didn't. I started dating Cutter
Kasem definitely
right
doesn't know.
when I don't think I ever would have gone on them to be honest, but I started dating him right when that started happening.
Right when it hit.
Right when it hit.
You dropped a little tidbit of information for me, which I don't know if I knew before, but you said they asked you to be the Bachelorette back in
Yeah.
the day.
Are you fucking serious,
Yeah.
dude?
Oh,
Well,
Gabby's
there
pissed.
was a when I got divorced.
Oh
It
man.
was. I want to say it was like at the very beginning of them thinking about it being a Bachelorette because it was just The Bachelor for a long time.
Right.
But I remember my manager calling, being like,
Sexist.
"They're wondering if you would ever consider like doing a reality show if you like
Yeah.
dating a bunch of guys."
Yeah, there is a stigma for actors to kind of stay away from reality TV. Is that kind of what? Did you not want to be taken?
No, I didn't want to date in front of people.
Okay, but you didn't have a problem with being on a reality show.
I don't want to do a reality show either because I feel like it's a very specific type of personality. Mind you, I am the biggest reality TV fan around, but I just feel like there's a certain element of always having to be on.
Yeah.
And I don't like that at all. Like I hate meetings and things because it just has to be like my best self. And I like acting because I can, decide like follow a blueprint and become this person, but like to always be on, that would be hard. And even if it's, even if I was like a real housewife and could be a shit show also, like it was too much responsibility.
I feel like you would cry at every rose ceremony, every time you had to send someone home.
Oh yeah,
It would
let's
be-
talk. I would love to fantasize about the
It
type
would be
of bachelorette I
so
would
tough.
date.
It would be night one.
Do you think
don't
I would
even
be a
know the
fan
guy's
fave?
name, and you're just. It was so great to meet you, and
I don't
you're
think
so
so.
empathetic.
I think so.
I would actually like to fantasize more about how I would be as a contestant. That's what when I watch it, I'm always like, would I be bold that first night and be like, excuse me, can I have him? Or would I just be like, if he vibes me, he's going to come get me?
Did you watch the new
Yeah.
season? Okay, so
He's
what do you
great.
think of the girl that brought in the new season of The Bachelor, Matt James? A girl brought on a dildo.
Yeah. I
Is
get
that a
it. She was
strategy?
trying to be funny. I think the first meet cute was funny. I
Right.
thought what she said was funny.
But then
drop it
off in your
fucking
room.
garbage.
Yeah, okay, yes.
Why are you
Garbage.
carrying around that thing all night? Put that
Right.
purple thing away.
She just had it in her hand all night.
She
all
just
night.
walking around with it.
Tapping girls, telling, can I have meet? Talk to him now. Tapping the dildo on the shoulder.
Oh, that's brutal. Mm-hmm.
I thought it was a great way to stand out in the beginning.
Hilarious. And he thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
I like him a lot. Did I say that already?
Okay,
think so.
here's where I hear is he's like the most handsome bachelor that ever was. That
How
ever
did he
could
come
be.
to be? Was he a
He's
friend
Tyler
of a
Cameron's
oh,
friend.
okay.
Tyler C.
What does that mean? You
Tyler
gotta
Tyler
explain
C
C,
to
was
me.
dude.
on
He rocked the boat.
Hannah Brown's season. She let him go for the guy that won that
Yeah.
season. Cutter called him the thumb. He said he looked like a thumb.
Absolutely.
Can we put up a picture of the thumb?
Absolutely.
But anyway, she passed up Tyler for the thumb,
and then
it was
everyone,
crazy.
it was like the craziest mistake.
And then he dated Gigi Hadid for a minute.
Yeah, I mean we all make mistakes, but that was a big one. And he
Why was that a mistake?
because it was like
She's a supermodel.
I feel like she was just using him for the publicity, or vice versa. But it lasted what, 2 weeks? Didn't last very long.
I didn't. Count.
And he became so popular that they wanted him as the Bachelor, and it was like out of
Tyler.
Yeah, he was like too big to be the Bachelor. His like potential career that was on the verge of happening was like, if he was gonna do the Bachelor, it was gonna
Ruin him?
Yeah, it wouldn't have been good enough. So he ended up
Becoming a TikTok star.
well, yeah. So he kind of ran into some sort of weird issues around how to handle his fame post the show. But I thought he was
You're
the most.
very knowledgeable on Tyler's
That was a
journey.
season I paid a lot of attention to, and I thought he was among the best looking,
So,
coolest
yeah.
bachelors. I think Matt James is a good looking guy. Kind of looks like my brother in a way.
Oh, yeah?
I guess, but I don't see him as like the most handsome. Do you see him as a very handsome?
I think he's a handsome man.
The handsomest?
Well, who am I to judge?
You or you?
My taste?
Yeah.
Not the handsomest to me.
You're a contestant. We're a fantasy world.
No, but the handsomest doesn't mean a match for me.
So I want to go back to, do you think,
Like, what would my first night impression? Like, what would I do
Yeah.
coming out of the limo?
no,
Would
well,
you
yeah.
stunt, or would you be your
I would
genuine?
not stunt. I would be authentic.
Well,
to
how do
me.
you stand out then? You just have to like.
Being me, being a vibe.
Yeah, I don't know if that's good enough.
I would do the Willy Wonka. I'd come out with the cane, and then lose the can, forward roll.
Yeah.
Boom, hat.
Boom. Yeah.
Yeah, fucking crushing it.
And then
I'd come up with
make
Jack.
a bunch of kids disappear.
And be like, this is what comes with me.
Yeah. And by the way, he might have corona.
Yeah.
We're not sure, but yeah. This is Daddy.
Do you
Yeah.
like bacas?
Yeah, you would come on and then be the contestant for some reason, always talking about her kids and like, oh, my kids are at home, but like you chose to come on the
I
show.
know.
You have the
Oh.
picture of them by your bed.
Yeah. So I'm doing this so they can find, a daddy, and I can find a husband. And but I'm been away from them for 2 months now, and I don't even know what they look like anymore.
See, I feel like Jamie would be the one who, like, 4 hours in, some girl would start crying, and Jamie would end up outside telling her, like, she's not the reason why she's crying. Like, no, you're not.
Yeah.
No, people like you. Like, you're sweet. Like, the dildo was a good idea.
See, I've
Like,
never
idea.
been in I've never been in a sorority. I haven't had many roommates in my life. So I've never been around. I didn't have sisters. I've all these. This is what we were talking about in our text chain today. Like, I'm always around dudes.
Yeah.
So, like, I actually
Love
don't
it,
know
bro.
what I would do with myself in a house full of women.
I know
think
what
it
I
would
would
be
do.
really hard on me. Like that.
All right,
long?
who's first?
Not fuck them all. I wouldn't
Oh,
fuck any one
God.
of them.
Yeah, I think you do okay. That was me about to finger them all.
Yeah, I got it.
I think you do okay. I think you would have to have a
I
moment
think I'd be
with
like
the Bachelor.
Snake. Yeah, like in the grass. Like, where'd she come from? All of a sudden, episode 7, he's like madly in love with me, and they were
Yeah.
being like, they just weren't showing you the footage.
There's a slow
that
play.
he was always into me. I was just like always there, happy, chill, great conversation, but like not in the drama.
I think you can do that when you're a certain level of attractiveness, and I think you're at.
Am I
you're
there?
You're there.
All right.
But I think like people that are clearly outmatched in that area have to make some sort of. I don't like to use the word stunt, but there has to be some sort of stunt. Or if you're a guy like me, you have to get your personality across. Like,
Well, I'm sure the producers are like, you got to make an impression. You got to make him
Right.
remember you. Of course, they're being fed a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
I'd recommend maybe keeping your personality a little dormant because, oof.
No, I'd
you wanna-
use my corner
someone-
move right away.
Did I say this already on this podcast? But it just made me think of. Someone said to me, because remember my hair was like real long before I cut it, and they hadn't seen me in a long time. When they saw me, they're like, "Oh, you cut your hair."
Was
And
it
I
another
like,
girl?
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
was like, "Yeah." Did I talk about this here?
No, I don't
And
think
I was
so.
like, "Sorry." And she's like, It was so pretty before. Why would you do that?" And I didn't know what to say. I was like apologizing to this random girl that I cut my hair, and it made me feel like, am I not as attractive? Like
No.
she was basically
short hair. To me, short
Beautiful.
hair twice as good.
Why?
It's just when I see
It's confidence.
women with long hair, I see the same thing maybe you see when you see like a middle-aged man in like a Corvette or a Porsche or something. It's
So
like
when my hair was super long, you saw me as a midlife
not
crisis?
you, but like
Nice way to flip it on. I like it.
not you in general, but like there's a
Did you just
youth.
call me
You.
middle-aged?
You.
I guess I am.
Yeah,
There's
oh
a
my
youth.
God.
Oh
Put
man,
Gabby
I really
in the
dug
seat.
myself
I'm
into a
out of
hole.
here. I'm
There's-
almost 40,
Put
guys.
young Gabby in the seat.
Do you guys know I have 5 months left till I'm 40?
Wow.
Boners just went
5 months left of
Yeah,
the pod.
I've had a boner this whole time, and God, it's painful when you have it for
Drinking
this
coffee
many minutes.
at
Ever
4
since you
p.m.,
mimicked
staying
fingering.
awake.
I like the short hair. I think you can do more with it. It's just you're not crying out for attention.
Definitely
You don't
not.
look as desperate.
Oh, shit.
I saw a comment that said you went from the Bachelorette to a contestant.
I went from Bachelor to Bachelor in Paradise.
Yeah,
Real
yeah,
fast.
exactly. You went from the
Bachelor in Paradise
Bachelorette
is where you want to go.
to the new bartender
BIP.
on Bachelor in
I
Paradise.
would love to be the bartender.
Yeah.
That's the gig.
That is the gig.
Here's what I see. I would like to know, like, what I would love to watch you in all the different scenarios. And one I'd like to see is when I used to watch The Bachelor, something that would happen all the time is like a secret would come out about one of the girls, and everybody would kind of know it or hear about it, and they'd be like, I don't know, do we tell the guy? Like, should we tell
Right.
him? It's like, well, we don't want to keep information from him, but we don't want to rat.
Right.
Like in our own private time,
Like
we
a
don't want to
sugar
rat
baby,
out.
like in this new season. Supposedly, there's a sugar baby.
What the hell is a sugar baby?
Oh,
Jamie,
James.
come on,
Come on,
you
it's
naive,
what Cutter
naive
it's
woman.
what Cutter is to you. Cutter's your sugar baby.
There's like almost like a relationship she has with older or men that have
She
money,
herself
and
is
she
a sugar
provides
baby.
she provides her body or her services.
Oh, and they're saying that there's a girl there. So what? Now she doesn't want to do it anymore.
We don't know.
That's what I would say to
But I'm
those
saying
girls.
that's what he's saying is that sometimes girls find that out, like, oh, that girl that just came in here.
So
is
should we
a
tell
sugar
him that
baby.
she like fucked older dudes for clothes?
Right. Well, perfect when you put it so wonderfully. Yeah, yeah. Like,
you never want to be the person that goes to the Bachelor or Bachelorette and be like, I've got some news about that other person.
'Cause then you
Never.
become that
That's what
to
I mean.
him.
I would never be that bitch.
Right. You don't want to be because it makes you look so petty.
but I feel like
Those people never stick around.
I feel
I
if-
would be like, I feel you never know what her life was like.
right, but I feel like if you really believed this guy was going to be your husband and you saw, like, I think you would want to get the information to him.
I'm pretty sure I would be there the entire time being like, this man will not be my husband. It's possible,
so
but
you're
he's not.
saying you're not there for the right reasons.
I'd be like, I hope so, but I'm not banking on it.
Reason?
I'm sorry. I need somebody who's like a little more involved, and I'm gonna
I'm
have to send you
super
home.
down to like fall in love
Thank
with
you.
you and try it.
Not
Whoa,
good enough. I
clip
got
that.
chicks here ready to marry me. Sorry, but I will take you to the fantasy suite.
He'll call me after.
All right, let's do it right now. Boom. People miss this. Little exercise. You just got out of the limo. Unfortunately, this is what you see.
Okay.
What and there's
Hold on, dude. Hold on.
all right, so I'll be Chris Harrison.
Okay.
Vladimir, there's 4 dingbats.
Yes.
There's 4 dingbats coming out of this limo ready to meet
How you mean dingbat? This is like animal with wing?
Take it away.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Hello, I'm fine. How are you?
Did you just have LASIK eye surgery?
No, I'm cool Cass.
Oh, you are cool.
Cool Vlad.
Cool
Cool
Vlad.
Vlad.
Nice to meet you, Vlad. I'm Jamie.
Nice to meet you.
Well, I'm so excited
You're
to be
very attractive.
I thank you. Thank you
Do you
so
have
much.
children?
What is your measurements?
I'm 5'5".
Mmm.
Yeah.
I can eat you. Put you in stew and I will eat you up.
That sounds great. Well, so nice to meet you. I'm just gonna go back in my car.
Please wait one more minute.
Bye-bye.
All right.
I'm so glad it's you.
All right, Jamie. Now let's flip it. You're the Bachelorette.
Sweet.
You're the Bachelorette. It's down to 2 guys.
So I've already spent a obscene amount of time with this person
With
over
Vlad.
the last 3 weeks.
Oh, now he's
These
Cass
last
because
3
he's a
weeks have
contestant.
been so unbelievable.
Cass, now you're Cass because you're a contestant. Okay.
All
You
right.
put the glasses, regular glasses,
Okay.
Cass. Now, Jamie, it's come down to Cassim and a young man named Cutter. And guess what?
I'm picking Cutter.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you spoiler alert.
Yeah. So I just found this information out, and I'm sad. Thanks.
So I'm Chris Harrison. Cassim, I know you've been waiting a long time.
Yes.
Jamie's waiting up there for you to tell you your future.
Well done.
Great. I am so goddamn nervous, Chris Harrison.
I think it's gonna be you, man. You're a person.
You think so?
Well,
Why? What'd she say?
The way you threw that personality out there the first night.
Yeah.
Who else could it be?
I know. I always felt since the moment I saw her, we had this crazy connection.
All right, bud. Up those stairs.
I gotta go up there.
Yeah. By the way, just wipe your note. You have a little.
I'll get something.
Yeah.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
I got ready
Did I get
way
it?
too
Well,
soon.
just leave it. It doesn't matter. Go ahead.
Going on
Oh,
much
boy.
longer than I
Okay.
thought.
Go.
Hey.
Hey, how are you?
And first of all, we would hug. We'd hug.
Great.
It's like so good.
All COVID. We've taken tests. COVID negative.
So he usually starts talking.
Did that
right?
hug change your mind?
No.
Palm Desert, huh?
I'm thinking you're kind of wavering now.
Crazy. They bring all these flowers out here and just put them in the dirt for us.
Yeah.
All this driftwood.
I'm going to miss your jokes.
Huh?
Whoa.
You're gonna miss my jokes?
Look, these past
Oh, you have to go pack because we're going
two
on
and
our
a half
honeymoon.
weeks have been wonderful.
They have. Best of my
Intense.
life.
Really intense.
I've never met anyone like you, and if for any reason that this didn't work out, I don't think I could wake up tomorrow alive. I'd probably
That's
take
hard to
I'd probably take my own life
take
tonight.
in.
Yeah.
I've never worn so many fake eyelashes in my life, so many days in a row.
Yeah. One got stuck
Yeah.
on me in the fantasy
That
suite.
was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just have to thank you so much for being here and giving up these 2 weeks of your time
Sure.
to meet the love of your life, but it's not me.
Oh, are you practicing your speech for the next guy?
No.
This is
Yeah. He hasn't come
Huh.
up yet. You're the first person, so you're leaving.
but we just did fantasy suites and we were
It's part of it.
we were
They paid
physical.
me a lot of money to do that with you.
Wow. How much money?
I can't discuss
I had to
that.
pay. I
signed
had to
an
pay. I
NDA.
wonder if they just gave you the money that I paid.
Probably.
That's incredible. This
Yeah.
is incredibly sad.
Oh,
This is incredibly
I
sad.
hope it was worth it.
I'm wearing a
You're gonna
navy
get
blue
a lot
suit.
of followers for this.
I'm wearing
Maybe
the
you'll
no
start
sock
a podcast.
look with loafers, and I'm standing out in the middle of Palm Desert on a rug
In a camo sweatshirt.
in
I
a
know.
camo sweatshirt.
And
Yeah, I
Cutter's
thought
coming
this
to beat
didn't
you up.
match.
Yeah, so Cutter's coming. I really wouldn't stand here any
You're
longer.
choosing Cutter?
I am.
He's the guy that bullied everyone in the house.
I know. That's,
That's-
who I want to raise my kids.
You want to go with that guy? The
I
guy
do.
used to play ball?
Yeah, I think our time is up. I need to go.
Our time
fix
is up
my
when I say
eyelashes.
it's up, Jamie.
Wow.
And then I would take her hostage, and they would be the first.
This is the Bachelor in Jordan, right?
Oh,
Yes.
boy.
That's how
The
they do it
opposite
in
of
Jordan.
paradise.
Oh, boy. Hey, come on.
I've heard from
Oh,
Jesus
come on.
himself. Jesus left.
Dude, that was crushing.
60 minutes, Bryce?
I've broken up with how many people in my life? I've broken up with 3 people in my life. It is the hardest thing to do.
I can't imagine.
It's really hard.
You made it seem so easy right then and there.
Did I?
Yeah.
It ain't.
Well, you almost like you wanted to get rid of me.
Is that how I made you feel?
That's how I feel.
Well,
Right now,
Can't hide
I'm
the truth.
in the SUV driving back, making my play
Yeah, that's what I wanna
to
see
become the
more.
Bachelor, the next
Yeah.
Bachelor. So I would be in the SUV. I'd say like,
would you cry?
Of course, tears are coming down. Tears are coming down. I just didn't see this,
Do I get my money back?
and I just hope that the characteristics that you saw in me, you would like to see in a future Bachelor. And I'd look at the camera like this, and I appreciate the opportunity. And if not the Bachelor, I would love to be a Bachelor in Paradise. And I'll always love Jamie. But the thought of continuing and being in the Bachelor Nation is super important to me. And
All right, we need this car. We got an Uber X for you
right.
over there.
Sorry, I got all this desert dirt in the car. Why are we in Palm Desert again?
They're just gonna drop you off and leave you.
Well, that was a fantastic improv on my part.
Yeah, you're
and,
really good at it.
We got 60 minutes.
Gabby,
boys?
can you put some fun sound
Rob's
effects in
like,
there?
make this end.
Yeah, no, we listened. This was amazing. This was beautiful.
We're back, guys.
Yeah, we're back, and we.
No one's
kinda
gonna
never
want me
left.
back ever again.
I never went anywhere, so
Yeah, I'm back.
I got nothing.
Props to Rob for never leaving and always being there.
That's the YouTube comment I saw.
Props to Rob for never leaving. He's so consistent. This guy is so consistent.
When good things happen to me in my life, Jamie's the first one to be so happy,
Mm-hmm.
and Kasim just fucking hates it, man. It's starting to weigh on me a
It's
little.
triggering for him.
Yeah, what's up
Yeah.
with that? Is it because I'm white, or what's the whole thing there?
You turned this into a race thing, not me.
I'm just trying to figure out what it could be. I'm a good friend. It's not that, right?
I mean, were you at the Capitol storming it this week? I don't know. I don't know where you were this week.
Am I a good friend, Cass? Am I a bad friend? Is that why you're not happy for me?
No, you're a good friend.
So then what? Well, besides the color of my skin, what is it you're so angry about?
I guess it is the color of your skin.
All right, we'll see you guys next week.
Oh, hold on. Let me plug. We have plugs, okay? First of all, we're on Instagram. We just hit 10K.
It's huge.
Boom.
So good. Okay, we have the swipe up
We
feature
have the
now.
swipe up now.
And guys, I know sometimes people are like, "Oh, commercials." We had 2 commercials in here. Be happy for us. We're almost at break
We're a little
even.
engine that could.
Be happy for us. Come on.
YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe, click the notification bell. Our videos, as of right now, go up Tuesday mornings. We have a subreddit, which is still around, r/Pajama Pants Podcast, and a Twitter, which we're going to start using more.
We have a Twitter?
See? So find us on there, and we'll see you in the next episode. Thank you.